Before this video starts, real quickly, I just want to mention to you guys that I have some major exams coming up later in the later months, such as April, May, and a little bit of June. So recording is going to be a tad bit less, guys. I'm sorry if you guys were actually expecting something, but yeah, recording is going to be less frequent from now on because my next latest major exam is going to be on the 23rd of April, as I've heard. So I'm gonna have to be working hard for that and whatnot. But I still wanna be making videos because I feel like if I don't make videos too often, then I'll just be forgotten about. So I still wanna make videos. So yeah, just a little warning before going into the video that uploads will be less frequent. So don't expect like every 2 days, like maybe 3 or 4 days. But yeah, that's about it. But anyways, if onto the video and yeah, enjoy. To be honest. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. My name is Timmy, the Toy Time King. We have a discussion video today for you guys, and like I haven't done a discussion video in a long time, so I thought it would be really solid if I could make another discussion video, because I was trying to think of some video ideas, because I was like, I am a bit stressed out due to the exams, but I'm still trying to think of some solid video ideas that I think you guys would be interested in. And basically, I want to discuss two ones with you guys that I think that are quite similar, like in concept and like design, that kind of design, but competitiveness and just base stats and all of that stuff, and how similar these two mons are. And those two mons are, I'm just gonna make a team here, are Heracross and Pinsir. Now I know these two have mega evolutions, and yeah, before you guys think Heracross versus Pinsir is better because of his mega, we're not going to be talking about the megas. We're going to be talking about the normal forms, because it's quite obvious which mega is better, because Mega Pinsir is just a beast in the OU meta game, and Heracross struggles to kind of find a niche in OU, but it's still too strong for UU, and it's in borderline for a reason. So yeah, we're going to be discussing these two Pokemon, and I feel like this is a very interesting point to be discussing on like these two mons, and why Heracross is a solid mon in UU while Pinsir is rotten at the bottom of PU. So we're gonna go over that right now. So if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like down below. I'll highly appreciate it, and also subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more content. I have a really cool series that I want to start soon, and I've been thinking about, and it's just really solid in my head. So I think it's gonna go out well. So first, if we want to compare these mons, we look at the base stats. Base stats always something that gives you an accurate representation of how good a mon is. So you see Heracross's stats here, and you have 125 attack, which is really solid, 85 speed, 95 speed F, which is quite decent, 75 defense, and 80 HP. We're not going to worry about special attack because, to be honest, Heracross it's not a specially attacking Pokemon. It is a hard physical bug fighting Pokemon. And here, Pinsir, very similar stats as well. 65 HP, 125 attack, same as Heracross. Higher defense in 100, lower special defense in 70, and 85 speed. So they're the same speed. Like these mons have both have the same attack and the same speed. So I'm thinking, how can you go wrong with Pinsir, who's in PU, and Heracross, which is in UU? So I'm going to go over why Heracross is in UU and why Pinsir struggles to be used in the higher tiers compared to Heracross, and why regular Heracross just outclasses Pinsir in every single way. So it comes down to the abilities now. Now Heracross has Guts. Now Guts makes it a very, very, very dangerous wall breaker when combined with Flame Orb. Flame Orb makes this thing very, very strong, especially in Gen 7 now that burn damage has been reduced significantly. So its longevity has been increased, and it has enough time to do as much damage as it wants. Now, to be honest, you have Mega Horn, the strongest bug physical move in the game that Heracross has access to, and has the power to just destroy mons. Also having close combat as well. Two very strong dual stab moves, both having 120 base power, just makes this thing a beast to be reckoned with. And to be honest, the last two moves can be filler. Knockoff is very good coverage to hit mons and remove their items. And to be honest, the last move can either be Earthquake or Stone Edge or whatever you want. To be honest, mostly those two are used, or Run Swords Dance, which just makes this thing even more a beast. Like if you're already thinking, if you think about it like this, you have 349 with Jolly Nature at level 100, times that by 1.5. I can't be bothered to do maths there, but you're getting somewhere in the 500s or there. You SD and you get at least over 1,000 attacks. So this is why Heracross is so strong and why it's really good in UU and that's why it's in UU. It just does a lot of damage. Now the cons about Heracross, to be honest, is that you're a bug fighting type, so you have a 4 times weakness to flying, which isn't really too solid, to be honest. And 85 base speed is not the fastest in UU meta game, and every generation after generation, you're getting even more faster Pokemon. Power creep slowly descends on you, and you realize that 85 base speed isn't good enough. So you get outsped by a lot of threats, and Pinsir's physical defense is not the best. So hit by that fair blitz from an Infernape and you're going down. It doesn't matter, you're going down. So I hope you guys understand a bit more why Heracross is in UU. It's just really strong. Now we look at its cousin, Cantonian cousin Pinsir. And what does Pinsir get? Gets Moxie as well and Mold Breaker. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about on Heracross. Heracross gets Moxie as well. So if you want to do the Scarf set with Moxie, Revenge Killer, you get the boost. But to be honest, Guts is what makes it a threat, to be honest, compared to Moxie. Moxie, sure, you're getting even stronger with the attack boost. But if you're running the Choice Scarf set, which is most beneficial with the ability Moxie, that you're going to be locked into one move and then you can bring out anyone and you just get resisted and walled quite easily, and it's not too good if you get walled, to be honest. Heracross needs the ability to hit everything neutrally or super effectively at that point in the game. So anyways, Pinsir, talking about Pinsir's abilities, we talked about stats already. Hyper Cutter, quite useless, to be honest. Stops Intimidate, but it's not really that useful. Mold Breaker is quite solid. If in terms of PU meta game, Mold Breaker allows Pinsir to hit Weezing with Earthquake, which is a solid 2-hit KO, and Moxie is probably the best ability. They both share Moxie, so you see the really, really good similarities between Heracross and Pinsir. And you're just probably wondering, why is Heracross in UU and why is Pinsir in PU? Like, honestly, why do you think that is? So, it's the lack of a move called Mega Horn, a lack of a good bug stab move. It does not get Mega Horn, and you'll be thinking with two huge pincers, aka horns, one huge horn, two horns, and you're thinking you don't get Mega Horn. It's quite sad that Pinsir doesn't get Mega Horn because like it gets close combat. Like the only thing that these two have different about them is that Heracross gets this, the strongest bug physical move in the game, and while Pinsir has to deal with X-Scissor, which is a quite underwhelming move in my opinion. 80 base power with nothing else going for it. Like if it got a leech life, then it would be in a better position. Not going to lie, still probably would be PU, but it would be better. Like maybe NU material, maybe be suspect tested in PU. Have no idea, but that's just speculation on my end. And to be honest, their move pools are kind of the same. To be honest, you get knockoff, and knockoff is the best move you could ask for in terms of coverage. And Pinsir gets SD as well, but the set that most people have been using on Pinsir is Me First, Normalium Z, which basically, if you don't know what Z Me First does, Z Me First gives you 2 +2 speed, and then you use a Z move of the move that your opponent was going to use. So if your opponent was going to use a fire move, you would use Inferno Overdrive and etc. etc. You guys know the Z moves. So now you're probably thinking again, that's why Pinsir sucks in comparison to Heracross. Like Pinsir lacks Mega Horn. Pinsir, you could say Pinsir has a better defensive type in terms of that. You're not 4 times weak to anything. You just have the pure bug. And if you go into the chat over here, weak, oops, forgot to type, weak bug. You have that. You're weak to 3 typings. And then if you do weak bug fighting, you see all the difference. So you gain a weakness to psychic, you gain even bigger weakness to flying, and you lose your rock weakness on the bug and flying. You resist a bit more. So to be honest, you could say bug fighting is a better defensive typing because you just get a huge amount of resistances in terms of dark, bug, fighting, grass, and ground. And as only a pure bug typing, you get fighting, grass, and ground. So yeah. So also again, Heracross's power with guts just makes it like, sure, if they have the same attack stat, that is calm. That is calm. But if you don't have anything to boost that attack stat, you get SD. But to be honest, SD Pinsir gets outclassed, and you'd rather go for a set like Zemi first, or just Choice Band at that point, because Choice Band makes up for its really it just makes up for its good attack, making it even better. And Heracross guts boosted by 50% as well. But the difference between this is, because in terms of that, then yes, they'll have the same power. But again, you have Mega Horn, you have X Scissor, and you're not locked in with Flame Orb compared to Choice Band. So yeah, that is why Heracross is better than Pinsir. And I thought I just wanted to talk about that with you guys, if you guys were just wondering, because I was just thinking about it. They're very, very similar Pokemon. Like, very, very similar stats as well, stat distribution, same attack, same speed, but something just makes Heracross so much better than Pinsir. And I think I've just finally comprehended that Flame Orb Guts and Mega Horn just makes Heracross UU material, and it makes Pinsir PU material. Because why would you want to use Pinsir when there's Heracross? Right? Yeah, it's just fact at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna end off the video here, guys. Hope you guys just understand that this equals better and this equals worse. Thank you guys for watching so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it kind of felt like a bit muddled and misplaced, I'm sorry, but I don't write a script. It's from the top of my head, and like I had the main points that I wanted to speak about, but I hope I got that across to you guys very easily, and I hope you guys understood what I was talking about. Also, guys, check out my Twitter. Link will be down in the description. I'll be actually tweeting about my exams that are coming out in the future. So if you guys want to see me be stressing out and just be tired of life, then just come to my Twitter, have a few laughs, joke around, then maybe we can face each other on a showdown. Who knows? It's only going to be possible if you guys check out my Twitter and follow me right now. Twitter.com/ToyTimeKing. Capital T, capital T, capital K. So I hope that is sorted, guys. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.